Hey guys, what's up? XCaliber, and I'm here with the second live stream of XCaliber's Garage refitting of Alpha 9.2 now. So 9.2 dropped. Came out of experience. Reading over the stuff from last night, and like they changed too many things. Everything's still optional. Volume and mass is still optional. A good point was brought up on my last video in the comments. Somebody had asked why I didn't test it with the volume, and good point, especially a minor. A lot of these other vessels, hover vessels, tanks and stuff, it's I mean, it's important that they move, especially when they're full, but miners, it's crucial. You go down, you mine, you're underground, and if you can't get out of underground with a full load, then you're stuck. Okay, it keeps popping in and out. Okay, is that better? I'll just talk for a minute here, see if you could hear me. Am I popping in and out? Do I sound okay? Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Mic check. Everybody can hear me okay? Alright, awesome. Yeah, I had a noise gate filter on there, but I guess what I was trying to do is get rid of the mechanical keyboard sound, but I guess in turn I'm not close enough to the mic and I'm not talking enough. I need one of those expandy octagon arm thingies to hold the mic, and I don't have one of those. Yeah, so anyway, what I was saying, if you missed it, was somebody brought up a really good point on the last stream asking why I didn't test the auger in a survival environment with oh, you can't do that in creative, can you? With volume and mass set. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So as a continuation to what we were doing before, let's go ahead and test and see if I can move around in this thing underground when it's fully loaded. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this thing up like we're mining something. So see our volumes getting there, a little over. Perfect. Okay, so we're at full volume on the main harvest module. Cargo setup thingy. So alright, so turn it on. Good here. Engines on, thrusters on. Let's see if this thing lifts off the ground here. So, well, let's make a point before we move here. I am within CPU, even though, well, I guess CPU matters, right? When I turn the volume and weight on, CPU's a thing. So, yeah, I guess that's part of this. So we are within spec. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we've got. Yep. It's definitely yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not moving like the auger moves. So yeah, I mean, it's. I've got my hand off the keyboard and I'm still moving. So yeah, I mean, this is the thing. It's not full load. You're gonna need to get back. Yeah, a little different here. Okay, let's go ahead and mine here and see if we can get in and out. See if we got enough thrust to get out of the hole here. kind of my perspective's messed up here. All right, let's try turning around. Just doing that first. Okay, so all right, we can still get out of the hole. So there's enough thrust to propel us out of the hole at least if you turn around. I don't know about reverse thrust because my angle is kind of weird. Let's see if we can stay. Okay, so we're in there, and yeah, okay. So I feel good about that. I can get in and out at full capacity. So the auger, from what I can see with volume and mass, is a viable option to mine. Of course, you know, now that you're full, you're a little more susceptible to danger. You can move, but it's like Tokyo Drift here. I mean, this thing's not stopping. You know, it's not as responsive, but you know, it seems like it could still climb. It could still do what it needs to do to get you back to your CV, which, you know, in all honesty, should really be right next to you. You know, with the way the system is, I mean, you know, most people aren't going to just want to mine 3 stacks of something and go all the way back to wherever they came from. They're going to have a CV. They're going to have something. And, you know, that's basically what I'm going to be playing with here in the very near future. It'll probably be my first build, I think, is going to be something to the effect of a small CV that can, you know, kind of like the rebar, but, you know, more current. What the... What happened there? I just heard all kinds of clinking and crashing. What was that? Anybody know what that was? That was bizarre. That sounded like something got damaged on my vessel here. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, that would probably be something I'm gonna be looking at building very, very, very soon here. Okay, so this has been a success, I think. I can go ahead and feel confident about calling this something that you can use in 9.2. Of course, it's not what it was. It doesn't have all the capacity and capability that it did, but oh, the pod fell. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it sounded like they added something new, like I hit my vessel and all of a sudden something happened. All right, we're good. So, okay, so we're calling that one good. That's currently on the workshop. If you already have it subbed, then you can just recook it and you'll get this newer 9.2 version. So the next thing I did off camera after I did that video is I went ahead and attacked the rotary. The rotary is the full combat steel version, and you know, this I think may be an issue. We'll see. But this is full combat steel. This is made for more multiplayer. Or, you know, you can even attack a POI in single player with this. It's got 2 rocket turrets on the side. It's got the turret on top. And it has the multi-turret on top for harvesting, well, salvaging. So what I did is I refitted this for Alpha 9. I added the extensions and everything while still protecting it. So while the auger is a good miner, it's not very protected. The extensions are on the outside of the vessel, so this is something you want to keep close to a CV. This isn't something you necessarily want to put in harm's way. This you could put in harm's way. It's combat steel, it's got all the protection it needs, and the extensions are protected within the vessel. So because I had to do that, it doesn't have the same capacity. It only has... Yeah, it only has 375 on this side, and it has about 875 on this side. This can only gather about half a stack of ore, or salvage or whatnot. So this is honestly the best I could do with this design. My goal is to build a completely different miner that's going to have to be bigger, but still have the extensions contained within the vessel to protect it. So I would more or less say... Well, we'll test. Let's test. So, if this thing can't even hold up with the weight and mass, then I'd probably legacy this design and say, you know, this is a no-go for the new patch. Okay, so let's... Yeah, that's good. So right there, right? That's max capacity on the harvest. That's after you mine something. We're gonna go ahead and do the same test real quick, and we're gonna see what this will do. Alright, So we're gonna fill it up. We got engines and RCS on, thrusters on. Yeah. Super sluggish. Super sluggish. Yeah, not responsive. Doesn't like the turning. Doesn't like anything. Alright, let's try it. Now this is with a full load, mind you, you know. Getting to the wherever you gotta get to, getting to where you gotta mine and whatnot is a totally different thing here. Alright, reverse thrust. Okay, so we could still thrust out of there. I'm not even gonna bother doing forward because there's way more forward thrust than rear thrust. So because it was able to rear thrust at full weight, we're good. Yeah, I'm not as scared about this weight and volume thing as I was. It's not too bad. So I am able to move, kind of the same deal. It's just not super responsive because my side thrust isn't a lot. It's good, but it's not enough to handle this weight. So, you know, you just got to be a little more ginger when you gingerly move back to your CV or whatnot. And yeah, all right, so we can call that one good. The capacity isn't near what I would want. Mind you, though, I did leave these cargo boxes in here, and they're at 250 volume. So you could move stuff out of the harvest system and put them into these two boxes. So you do have some space. You could probably get a deposit, you know, with the combination of that space and this, and more or less get what you need. I did concentrate a little bit on adding at least one extension to the ammo, so it can hold the 135 as well as the 15 mil. So it is workable. It's doable. You can gather a lot of stone. Because it's a level 20 miner, I don't know how functional it is at that level. Like if you would really want something that's such a low capacity. I don't know. Maybe it's something for a specialized mission or whatever, but it's there. So yeah, I'm definitely going to play on this design. I'm going to make something bigger. Maybe the same style, but maybe honestly twice as big. And see what I could do with that. So the next thing I did off camera was I updated the Falcon F1. I actually was going to start just building a whole new one, but I figure, you know, a lot of people have this. It's not a bad design, but there is some things that I did change from the design feedback that I got from especially PvP players. And, you know, originally I had the, well, here, I can... let's put the actual one that's currently on the workshop, because I haven't updated this on the workshop yet. Yeah, so this is a level 10 tank, and what it's meant for is for you to progress to level 15 to 20, and you can still remain within this vessel. So what this does is it gives you the ability to add the artillery turret on this side or this side. You can add a cockpit, an outer cockpit on either side as well. The problem with that is that I have the rocket turrets in the front. So what I did is I moved the rocket turrets back one, and I put the minigun turrets. The reason I did this is POIs and ion cannons and stuff, they're going to attack the first turret closest to them. So my rocket turrets were going out before anything, leaving me with only the minigun turrets, and then I had one rocket up here. So I shifted and I moved to have 2 rockets in the back and 2 rockets midships, minigun turrets here, here, and reverse here. You can still add the multi-turret in the back once you're able to get that, and you can now add the artillery turret on the top by removing the blocks. Then you'll have the same red remove blocks as well. You can still harvest, you can still do all the things you need to do mid-game. You still got the Gatling guns, you've still got all the thrust. I did add some accents with the new deco stuff, so you've got that. I played around with stuff, but I didn't really want to block the turrets. Be careful with that. When you're using these deco blocks, they look really cool. Hey, Spange, what's up, man? They look really cool and everything, but the problem with them is they are going to block the ability for the turret to work. And it's not going to tell you. Well, I'm sorry, it'll pop up on the top, and it'll say, you know, something blocked or whatnot. So the best way to do that when you're designing is to actually manually go into the turret and try to shoot full 360 and make sure you're not blocked anywhere. Even a flat block like in top right here would completely cancel the ability for that to work. And then you're going to go and you're going to hit a POI and none of your turrets are going to fire. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm, you know, a little bit of the settings are still an issue, so I might get with you later here and see what you did with the noise gate. But yeah, so what I did with this is I completely had to gut out the inside and redo it. I still have lighting and little stuff to do, but I did add the clone chamber because I did confirm earlier that the med station does not, in fact, allow you to spawn. Even though it says in the... let me go here. So it actually says in the settings here, in the menu... Where is it? Here we go. Restores health and sets spawn point. The clone chamber sets spawn point. So just like on a base where you have, or a CV where you have the clone chamber, the med station replaces the clone chamber because it allows full medical and it allows the respawning. This does not. I have not been able to successfully respawn on any of my vessels that only have the med station, be it the Mutt, be it any of the other ones. It doesn't respawn me. I don't know if it's, I mean, I've tried to do it in non-aggression, you know, where there's no aggression around the tank, different things, and it just doesn't allow me. So for now, I just made room for the original clone chamber, and we're going to leave that until I can figure that out. But I do have 3 systems in here, so let's go ahead and turn this on. I have the ammo system, which I did focus mainly on ammo for the tank because, you know, it's a tank. It's, you know, it's got a good weapons package. You can expand and do the plasma and whatnot, so I want to give people enough room to add ammo. So at 2,500 liters, let's go ahead and grab some ammo so I could show you guys. Okay, so we'll grab some 15 mil, we'll grab some artillery shells, and we'll grab some 135. Alright, so 2,500, I added about 2 of these, so not too bad, right? Adding a whole stack of this. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Okay, so I was in creative before and I was adding 999 stacks. I'm wondering why I was able to add so many, but yeah, it's kind of the same. Add about a stack of that. So, you know, as you can see, any basic POI you're going to take, you're not really going to need too much more than that. So well within, but you could add a lot more to this if you need to. Yeah, exactly. So all of these blocks here that you see that are textured are actually extensions. They're all container extensions. Back here, here, all these are actually connected as one giant extender. So like you see this right here, this block actually connects this extender to this extender. So as long as it's within that block, it's actually a system. So all across here is an extension chain, which is for the cargo. So the basic cargo I have is 1750, and that's if you're salvaging. Let's say you're tearing down a POI, and you want to, you know, you don't have enough room in the harvest because I didn't give you too much harvest room, 375, but you could move this over to cargo, and you have more room over there. I just kind of wanted to give people the ability to hold the different things within the tank, so kind of make it multi-use without, you know, losing too much of the function. So with this ore and wood, I figure the only thing you're gonna do with this is, you know, cut some trees or whatever, so you get the chance to do that. But when you add the multi-turret, you can move that over to the cargo line, and it's okay. No, so yeah, sorry, that wasn't a question. Doom was stating. So yeah, and I did add a fridge. Only one fridge, but 250 I think is okay for that, right? Like you're only gonna be carrying a little bit of stuff. You still have all the function. You have the armor locker. You have the O2 station here. You can access the cockpit here. You still have that. So everything's still. So this is basically going to be a revision of the current build that's on the workshop. I'm not I'm not reposting this or anything. So anybody that's subscribed to this, you're going to get this. Just look out. If you visit my workshop, you'll see I put in the main graphic. I put updated for Alpha 9 or 9.2 or whatever. So you guys know that, you know, these are the ones that I've fixed and made current with the new system. So I'm happy with this. I think the next thing, so this is as far as I got off camera. So what I want to tackle today is either the CV. Boy, they're annoying. Either the CV or I want to tackle the other thing is the Talon, right? I recently made the Talon here. Let's look at this real quick. SV here. That is annoying. Where the hell are you at? I feel like he's under here or something. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, leave him be. Alright, so... Oh, did I turn it off? No. Okay, we're good. Alright, so... The Talon... Ah, thanks, Doom. Appreciate that. Alright, so the Falcon F1, let's first see this. Okay, so we're out of spec CPU. Again, I'm not necessarily paying attention to that number. It's not activated. It's not part of... I don't think it's part of volume and mass because I wouldn't be able to use it, right? Like, it wouldn't allow me to... It would be in red. I don't think it's in red. Let me make sure here. Yeah, see? We're good. So, it's not a setting that's default in the game, so... God, alright, I'm gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to kill these guys, because that's annoying. Assault rifle. Okay. That was weird. Did you guys see the thing fall? It's like, oh, I guess. Oh. Well. Well. Oh, because it's a debug. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, Bullet. We're ignoring. Yeah, we're ignoring CPU. Yeah, that's gonna change. I'm confident that this will be within CPU specs. This isn't too far off. I think we're fine. Alright, so this is the current 8.0 alpha version that's in the workshop. Well, let's first do this. Let's fly it around. Because it's an SV, I'm a little more worried about how it moves. So let's go ahead and test this thing out. And just to confirm with everybody, I do have volume and mass on currently. So this is with volume and mass. So you can see this thing does not move like it moves in Alpha 8. My speed is 49, but this thing is not very, not very zippy. I mean, it moves, but yeah, my side thrust is not what it was. Hey, Frag, what's up, man? It's not what it was in Alpha 8. I mean, I'm moving real slow here. So if you guys want to make a super fast SV, you're gonna need a lot of thrust. Let's do this for fun here since we're testing that. I'm gonna spawn the fastest thing I've made here, which is the Karambit. Now this thing is the lightest, stupidly fast thing, and Spange will tell you this thing is ridiculous as far as movement. Like, he hates it because he doesn't like moving that fast. Oh wow. Okay, so this is tolerable. This has some responsiveness. This definitely still has some good thrust. Yeah, exactly, Frag. This has acceleration, but this thing doesn't really have much going for it, and I'm definitely not stopping. I guess that's just gonna continue to fall down. All right. So yeah, this definitely it's okay. It doesn't turn, it doesn't roll like it used to, but it's doable. But the problem is this thing doesn't have anything to it. It's super light. I think it is hardened steel, but yeah, there's not much to it. It's just the guns, a whole lot of thrust. Is it within CPU? It's within CPU. It does have a constructor. So I do have the constructor. It has everything. It has the O2 station. It has the armor locker. It has a fridge. But, you know, this thing's a level... Yeah, unlock level 20. So, you know, could you use this thing to go to the moon and mine? Sure. At level 20, are you doing that? Probably not. Can you attack a POI with this? Yeah, you fit it out, you know, the way you want it. Now this thing has all the, I think this one has all the fancy guns and everything, yeah. So you could change these around, just do rockets, just do Gatling. I did try to make a starter version of this. I was dealing with that, but yeah, at the end of the day, we need a replacement SV that's mid-level. We need something, I need to make something like the Kukri, but, you know, compatible with this patch. So, and mind you, I haven't put anything in the boxes yet. So this is just stock. This isn't even, you know, with anything in it. This is empty and this thing's moving like this. Yeah, Frag, so the CPU number is going to be a magic number that you can't exceed, basically, for... It's to limit class size. You know, I think it's obviously it's a controversial subject because it changes the way multiplayer will work completely. Once you set a limit to how much thrust and how much RCS and how much capacity you can put on something, that affects how much armor you can then put, because, you know, the more armor, the more thrust. So this is basically going to prevent anybody from building flying tanks in PvP now. So it's going to drastically change how PvP is played. Of course, it's going to be an option to turn it on and off, so, you know, multiplayer that still wants to do it without it, it's more than welcome to. But, yeah, this is definitely going to make PvP interesting. Well, yeah, but it's not, remember, guys, it's not even default yet, so don't worry about the CPU for now. But, yeah, so once I fill this thing, I don't think this thing's going to move, honestly. Let's try it. So let's grab some more, not that I think it's gonna hold that. Alright, so we'll just put, okay, so a third of these. Whoop. 125, okay, so 125. And 125. Okay, so these 4 boxes are full. Of course, this is the old system, but, you know, the weight still applies. I'm not sure. Does anybody know if my weight matters as far as what's on my person? Is that a thing? How did they fix repair bays, Frag? Alright, Spanish. Catch you later, man. Yeah, so... Okay. I mean, I can still move. I guess about half the boxes are full. So it's still movable, but it's definitely noticeable, the difference. I could still turn. Which CV were you alluding to, Tech? You're talking about the, Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You're talking about the, yeah, sorry. The repair base, yeah. Okay, I was thinking station. Yeah, cool. let's turn off the signals for now because that's annoying. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna put the oh no, I haven't. Yeah, see, I don't know. I mean, okay, so now that 9.2's dropped and I know that this is what it's gonna be for a little bit, yeah, I'm gonna start designing stuff. I'm gonna start but first I want to update stuff. So that's kind of the it's kind of what I'm looking at right now. The problem is I don't have anything that I feel like is other than maybe this, but I don't know if I can refit this enough to where this will serve as a go-between. So let's see here. Let's turn off the signals. This one right here. This is actually the one Haystacks used in his last Iron Man. So this would be a good POI option. With mass and weight on, it still can do the job. You just have to be a little more snipey about it. But yeah, this one will definitely take out pretty much any POI. You wouldn't have an issue, except the ones in space maybe. But for the most part, this one is good to go. This is the Talon blade. It's on the most current page on my workshop. So let's do this. Since I've already done the miners, let's go ahead and marry that to this and see if I could make a good cargo vessel out of this. Seems nuts. You could, I mean, you know, listen, I put all the different guns on here, but you're more than welcome to kind of change around the guns that you prefer. If you just want to go rockets and miniguns or, you know, whatever you want to do. It has, you know, you could, it's only got 2 Gatlings. Yeah, it's only got 2 Gatlings. So if you swap out like the railguns for the Gatling, you'll have a good spread of weapons and stuff. So, all right, so let's take out what's in here now, and I feel like we're gonna have to move all this stuff. So let's just get rid of everything here. All right, so we have the clone chamber / medical bay. We have the advanced constructor. Yep, advanced constructor. Ammo box, don't need you. That's blocking that. The ventilation is most likely gonna have to move as well. So let's get rid of that. That's gonna become an extension. That'll be an extension. That'll be an extension. That'll be an extension. That will be an extension. So all that'll go. I am thinking that we're gonna wrap the extension all the way around this bad boy. So let's get rid of these. They look cool, but yeah, we need purpose now. So all that's gonna go. This right here is for the drills. So we're gonna leave that alone. No, it'll be fine. So the great thing about these extenders is that they have different shapes. So they're not just the So let's grab this. Let's grab the extenders. This thing's huge. Okay, so container extensions. We're gonna grab controllers. So we're gonna grab an ore and wood controller because it is a miner as well. We're gonna add a container controller, and then we will have to add a ammo controller as well. So we need all 3 of that. Yeah, true, Frag. Good point. I could definitely get rid of the warp. Let's see what I could do inside the bay before I do that, and then if need be, yeah, I can extend it back to the actual warp drive, which is up here. It's up here, yeah, right here. So this would basically, it's just behind like an RCS or 2, so we could shift that around and we can get to the warp. It does need more shapes. I really need the wall. I would love the wall, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that the container controllers are accessible for the person in the vessel, you know, readily accessible so that they can get to them. So the container controllers are a full block. The other thing that you have to look at is that they can't be touching the other container controller. So what I'm thinking here is, okay, so first of all, what's the most important box that we're going to need? I would assume it would be the regular cargo. This is a go-between, so this is something that you're going to have your miner in, and you're going to be basically mining something, and then you're going to be moving back to the CV. You're going to be unloading what needs to be unloaded, and then you're going to carry on. And we will have wireless capability, so you're not even going to have to move back to it. You could just wirelessly transfer the stuff over to the CV. So in doing that, we're going to need to, let me see here. Are these blocks or half blocks? Oh, these are just half blocks. Okay, so those, let's make sure here. Yeah, look at that. So even more room for expansion here. Oh, sneaky. Okay, this is, yeah. That's a thruster, block, fuel tank. Okay, there's a block, so fine. All right, so yeah, those will all be extensions. So let's do this first. Let's because the most important thing is the cargo, we're gonna leave the ammo and the harvest on this side. So move that there, and we're gonna move this here. Okay, so we have harvest and we have ammo. So now we're gonna do some, so because those are full blocks, let's yeah, we're still gonna okay, so let's see what shapes we have here. Let's do that. So to kind of keep with the aesthetic here, yeah, like that. I like that. All right, we'll do the same thing on this side. All right, so that you know, it doesn't look weird. It looks like it did before with the blocks, but actually looks a little better because that's curved now. So I can't put anything here, so we're gonna have to put like a regular block there or something. So I'll leave that for now. And then we're gonna progress into the flat blocks. So let's see if we can get a. I could do that, but see, now we're kind of infringing on the parking space here. So yeah, let's just go flat. No, we can't go flat. We'll go half. Half's doable, right? But that looks weird with that angle there. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, so we'll do that way for now. And then we'll finish this off with half blocks. Okay, so because these are two separate systems, I can't marry them together. Oh, you can have the same. All right, let's now see. So when I put another one here, it doesn't work. It gives me the red. If I do them individually like that, it doesn't allow me to put the same one side by side. So no, it's not an option. I thought it was too, but yeah, no. Alright, so we're gonna have to leave this, so this is kind of wasted space. I don't like that. Alright, let's go. Now this roof here, okay, so half block is still okay. It's still, so let's continue this out here. Actually, hold on. Oh, I forgot I'm in survival. Okay, yeah, I was trying to get rid of that. Okay, so let's see what we have capacity-wise here. What's going on? There we go. That took a while. Okay, so we're at. Let's get rid of this. There we go. Okay. 29,000. Okay, so 29,000. All right, let's so I haven't done a CV yet, so these numbers are like blowing my mind here. Okay, let's let's test it with some 30 mil. Let's just do a bunch of 30 mil here and see what we got. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's more like it. That's fine. That's plenty of ammo. This thing has a total of what? 1 turret, I think? So I could probably even fiddle with that. But you can eventually add, where it says gun there, you can add a rocket launcher, or you can add the plasma cannon. You could technically put a turret up here if you didn't want to keep this for SV landing. I mean, the thing is, right, like, you can clear the miner. Well, let's do that. Let's move the auger in here. And let's keep that in there so that we can judge in and out. We'll keep it full too. So right now it's full. So this is a good test anyway. Where's the, did they change that? Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah, I got stuck there for a second. Okay. Well, I'm on survival because I want to test the weight and volume. Yeah, it doesn't work in creative now. Yes, and I am a survivor. So yeah, okay. I wish that's something they could figure out. Give us some way to park better in first person. Okay, so yeah, totally good. I could fit something a lot bigger in here if I wanted to. I could fit any. I don't know if I could fit the Talon blade. That would probably be more for up top. But any basic miner, Spanges miner. Any of these miners like that, you could definitely fit in here. Drill hole maker thing, ladybug, drill sergeant. All of these can fit, as well as, you know, like a small tank, like any of the, like the lockback or any of the starter stuff. This karambit would probably fit in there. So yeah, we're good with those half blocks, I think. All right, so let's go ahead and leave that. So then, if that's the case, yeah, so 29,000 on this side for ore and wood. And this would be for mining asteroids and stuff, so that's a heap of cargo storage right there. So I'm feeling good about that, and I feel like I almost want to change this. Yeah, you know what? I think because it's so much, and that's so much to play with, but then this space is kind of void right now. Part of me wants to move these to the other side and let this be an entire extension of the main cargo storage. So in doing that, let's see here. Yeah, so let's go like this, just to look cool, and then we'll add my favorite shape right there. Right, that just looks cool. All right, and then we're gonna add these here. Boom. All right, so now we got this solid mass of yeah, look at J-Red and those little Foundation XL kicking ass over here. All right, get some. Yeah. All right, so yeah, so now we're gonna move this over. Okay, so let's see here. That just looks weird. All right, now I'm not liking this. The fuel standby on this is 20 hours right now. This is with thrusters on, of course, so let's turn it off. All right, now we're at about 60 hours, so plenty of standby fuel. It could sit there all freaking day and just wait for you to mine shit, so yeah, you don't have to worry. I put a lot of fuel in this thing. You could probably take out the 2 fuel tanks that are marginally suspect in here. There is a block protecting it in between the thruster, but you could even remove those and you'd be fine. Alright, so let's see here. I want to... is the 45 optional? No. See, why did they give us this one, but they didn't give us the other 45? Damn it. It's like they put their hand over their eyes and just pointed and said, yeah, we're going with that one. What's the What did you need, like 3 weeks standby time? Alright, so, okay, so the light's there. I mean, I guess that I could always move the light if I have to, but what I want to do is I want to, yeah, you know what, we're going to have to redo these, so let's just go ahead and get those out of the way for now. We'll go ahead and redo the light. I can put the light anywhere. These doors, I can actually just make one motion sensor for the doors. I don't know why I did separate ones. Oh, you're... Shut up. What was there? Oh, okay. We'll fix that later. That should be like a hatch to get out anyway. Yeah, I might do that. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Okay, so what's this? This is to the bridge. Yeah, you know, there's no reason these can't be extensions too. 40 to 70 hours on standby with turrets running. Yeah, so the turrets are running. Are they? Yeah, turrets are running. 52 hours. Let's make sure this is correct here. One constructor. Passenger seats, RCS. Yeah, all that's off. You could add more fuel if you want. Have fun. All right, so we're gonna make these all extensions. I don't see why these. I don't see why this whole bridge can't be extensions here. So let's do that. We're gonna make this thing ridiculously high cargo capacity here. Yeah, I mean these two, right? Why not? Yeah. So all of these internals. Now this right here is outer, so I don't want to do that. I want to leave that the way it is. Now, mind you, this defaults as steel blocks, so you would want to upgrade these at some point. Yeah, thanks, Bullet. So that's what the test is going to be. We're going to load this thing up, and we're going to see if this thing can go off the ground. So I want to put as much in this now, and, you know, then we can figure it out. Alright, so we're going to put the extensions back here. We're going to go ahead and replace the ceiling. Like so. And we could actually leave these without the flat blocks and just have it like that to maintain that high ceiling. Okay, so let's put the function back in here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put the no, we can't do that. Okay, so cargo, regular cargo can go here, which would be right above the constructor. That makes good sense, right? We'll put, okay, so we can't put another box next to it. We can't put a box there. So we're gonna put the other two boxes, the ammo, and no, we can't do that either. Okay, so let's do, yeah. Ammo, harvest. Can't put an, oh, we can put an extender there. But, oh, because I'm trying to marry. Okay, so that's weird. So see, I can put an extension. So you know what I'm starting to think here, which I haven't tested, is the sides of these boxes mean something. So let's test this. We've got these three different boxes, right? And, you know, I'm probably an idiot. I'm sure this is something people already know. I just, you know, I haven't watched too many videos other than like Spanges, but I've already forgot it. Okay, so this side of the box doesn't seem to mean anything. It seems to be this side, right? Which makes sense graphically. So if I was to try to join these, I can join them. But then I can't join it there. So is it a closed loop thing? Let's try this. So now, yeah, I can't close the loop. But then how does this work? This is cargo, 40,000. This is this, 40,000. So, interesting. So can I... Okay, I can't close the loop. But now, does this become... Okay, this is 24,000. Why is this 24,000? I guess it's only these two. So does this become... Okay, this is 40,000. So let's say I remove this. Now this is 24. Interesting. So the ammo and the harvest can be in the same extension group. Okay, let's see if it's the side here. So why does that work but it doesn't work? Yeah, I'm confused now. Okay, so why doesn't that work now when that just worked? Oh, is it because I'm using the same one? What is this? This is ammo. What's this? This is ore and wood. So why doesn't this work now? Is this a bug or something? Like, okay, so if I place this first and then I place that, then it works, right? But if I remove this and I try to place it back, it doesn't like it. That's weird. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. So, yeah, that needs to be fixed. Okay. So I'm not I mean, it seems like an exploit, but I don't want to build based on an exploit. I want to build on something that's going to be withstanding, so. Yeah, so if you place the extensions after you've already landed the controllers, then it works. Yeah, so I'll report that later. All right, so yeah, we won't mess with that. So this is this. Now let's test this out. This is the ammo. The ammo does not need to be that big on this thing. I don't know why it's taken 10 years to open this thing. Okay, I didn't have it highlighted. So 8,000. So let's add 30 mil. Yeah. I think it's safe to say I could just be good with this box of ammo and I'm good. Exactly. Good call. The harvest is 8,000. That's where we probably want to extend this. Let's see here. Yeah, so, you know, you're out in the asteroid or whatever. You're mining about 4 things. You could probably get away with that. That's probably fine, to be honest. But, you know, nothing saying I can't put a couple, well, they're half blocks now, so I don't know if I want to do that. But then, I mean, that's a good amount of room there. So that might be okay. Let's yeah, well, let's hold off for now because I don't want to extend past this either, so I don't necessarily want that sticking out, but I could do the same curvy thing I did on that side with this. We'll test it. So okay, so that's that. Let's put in the other stuff. So we need a CV, we need a oxygen station, we need a what was the other thing? Food processor, armor locker, food processor. I can never see these things properly. Food, there we go. Food processor. What am I missing? Food processor, O2 station. So the O2 station is going to be interesting. Where do I put that? Well, I guess I could just put it above here, like so. Food processor is going to have to go here, but I don't necessarily want to see the fuel tank. I guess that's fine though. Yeah, see, putting those... I can't put those next to each other. That's the whole problem. Oh, so let's do that for now. Armor locker can do that for the armor locker. O2 tanks. It does have O2 tanks. One splendid O2 tank there. Large one. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. I think that's good. So... Okay, so now we need to marry the cargo. So let's do that. We're going to... Okay, so that's the repair station. That's when you upgrade and you want to add a repair station. So I'm not going to do anything with that. Okay, so that's the cargo capacity here. Let's... Okay, so 153,500 cargo capacity currently. That's pretty good, right? So this is what, 2, right? Yeah, so this is 2. So that's what? That's 50, that's 75 stacks of iron. That's basically equivalent of an entire box of ore. Yeah, that's good. I mean, you know. Yeah, that's not too bad. What do you guys think? That's doable. You've got the you got the repair station. So let's put the repair station for now. We'll get rid of it once I blueprint it here. So that, like so. Yeah, right. Like that's pretty good. And we still keep the warp drive, so it's still, you know, it's still usable outside of your starter planet. It's still usable beyond, you know, what you want to do when you start. And yeah. The only thing this doesn't have that's driven me nuts is it doesn't have grow plots. Yeah, it does. It's so much so that I think I literally made a version that has, yeah, rebar plots. I was kind of messing with this earlier. So what I did is I basically extended the bridge to where it looks like this thing's got a really weird face, right? But it basically gives you 8 plots. Now, I don't even know what they've done, if they've done anything to the grow plots, if they've done anything to the recipes. I have no idea. But yeah, that would... Well, is that even a thing? Like, I don't even know if that's... Doesn't have to be one more block up for the... I don't know. Yeah, I think it even has to be one more block up, so I don't even think that works. I never finished that, so... Whoa. Whoa! Was that you? I feel like that was him. Was that him? Who was that? Shit's just attacking me. In survival. Nice. You could put a turret here too if you wanted. I mean, there's options here, right? And then, well, can you? Is that a full block? Yeah, full block. So you could put a turret up there as well. So you could arm this thing. I mean, you could put turrets on the sides here if you want. Block the thrusters, up to you. Alright, so we're good there. Let's, oh, you know what sucks? I'm in survival and I can't, like, all texture. So I gotta, like, individually texture this. Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess we can do it. I mean, I don't know. Is that, you know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if you can grow food, but... You know, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think this is realistic as a live-in CV. I mean, you know, I'm pretty minimalist, so I would probably do that. I actually work out of the Forge, which is my bigger version of this, which is something else I'm gonna be working on here, is getting the Forge to be updated. I don't think I'm gonna update the Scabbard or the Kydex. They're pretty old. So I'll probably just be making new things. And as far as my PvP stuff, I don't think I'm going to be updating any of that. Because I know the volume and weight thing is going to be ridiculous, so I'm not even going to try. Yeah, I need one more space. So, like with this has a lot more room in it, right? So with this, I mean, you've got the full garden. You know, so all this can be expanded. And then you've got the same concept here, it's just a bigger space. So I can definitely put a lot of cargo boxes here. These are all flat blocks and stuff. So I will be expanding this one as well. And this will be the CV that I'll mainly be using in my gameplay. But I did want to give people a more starter version which will be the rebar here. Since to me the CV is a lot more important now. It's the way to transfer your miner across the planet. It's the way to gather up any kind of substantial amount of anything, be it POI salvaging, be it harvesting of ore, and you know, everything. So I think, you know, it's definitely vital to have a go-between, and I think this would probably be a good one. The Spaith, which is my older starter CV, it does have garden plots. I might revisit that as well, but I don't know if I'm going to be updating that because it's a bit bigger than this, and I just don't see the need because this thing can actually hold an HV better than that one can. The bay's not as big in that, so this one's a little more efficient as far as the space. So yeah, let's add some stuff to this here. So man, I really wish they give us flat blocks. That's okay though, right? I think that's all right. Let's try that. So add that on top of there. So that actually connects to it. So now that's even more space. 165.5, and then we're gonna move over. See. So this is the thing. I put that there now. Well, I can't put that because it's gonna block it anyway. But it's letting me do it. But yeah, it's not something I should be doing here. So we're gonna leave that. And what we'll actually do is just put regular blocks to just keep the aesthetic of it. So half. Oh, but no, I can't. Well, we'll do. Is there a half of a half? I forget. There's a triangle half of a half. That was the. Isn't that the block that annoys me that they don't have? Yeah, they don't have that. All right, so we'll just do this. So we'll just stop it there so it's not that harsh point or whatever. Does that make sense or is that weird? It's kind of weird, right? Yeah, maybe we'll just let's see what else I have. Do I have anything else that's even smaller? I guess I could do this. No, in and out of the doorway would be annoying. Yeah, there's no, you know, I wish they had the pillar. I wish there was. If they had the pillar, it'd be insane because you could do so much with that little skinny pillar. Man, you could do a lot with that. But yeah, no, it doesn't look like an option. So, all right, we'll leave it there for now. I will still. Let's put the door back because that door was annoying me. Oh yeah, what I want to check though. These are connected, right? So we've got this here, this is here, which is, yeah, so that's all connected. Okay, cool. So all that's function right now. Yeah, so let's add the door back. I think I had that one. I mean, it's kind of weird now that you got this space, right? Oh, and it's, yeah, I don't think it's airtight anymore, is it? Oh, right, ventilator. Ah, that was the, okay, so now that makes sense. There was a ventilator there. So let's add the vent back. Vent. There, vent. Okay, so now we got the vent. Now let's add the food processor. Half block. So let's see, now we're getting a little carried away on the outer space there. I don't like that. I really wish I could put the... Oh, see, okay, so this is the other problem. This isn't gonna work. You can't access that standing up. There's no way you can get access to that cargo box, so that needs to come out. Okay, so we're gonna put an extension back there, and then we'll put the box in front of that, and that'll just protrude out. That'll be fine. Let's make sure that that's connected correctly. 176. Nice. Nice. That's what I like to see. Alright. Yeah. I don't like the way that looks. Okay, so then this one should, since these are coming out, like this one might as well come out. Now this is the ammo. So let's do this. I think having a little more capacity in the ore and wood is more important than the ammo. I think we're good on ammo. So let's add a block here. You're empty, buddy. Come on. Alright, whatever. We're gonna add the controllers. I'm not getting the drone loot. I don't care about the drone loot. I got the H menu. Alright, so you're gonna go there. And you'll go there. And then we'll put the ammo box here. There we go. So now we've got really good amount of space here. We got 16,000 harvest space, so that's pretty good. That's about 6 stacks there. And then we got enough for ammo here, so. And that looks a little better aesthetically. Everything's kind of sticking out the same, so. Oh, this is the old. Okay, so that's something else I want to do here. Let's this one's gonna get a little bit of a paint job here. I think this one, well, yeah, no, we're not gonna well, no, I think I might re-release this as a different version because I'm doing so much to it that I don't think it should be a direct revision. I'll probably legacy the other one and make this because that way it's more available. People are gonna see that this thing's current and this is kind of what's needed right now in the game, so. Alright, so let's get the color palette going here. So we're gonna add that as 1, and then we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna configure, and we're gonna set this, we're gonna apply it to current. Okay, good. So now we're applied to current. Now I have the, no, what? I forgot how to play this game. Apply to current. Okay. Why is it not? Oh, did I not save it or something? Oh, let's make sure. Okay, so this is here. We're gonna configure this. No. We're gonna apparently I've forgotten how to do this. Current. No, we don't want to apply to current. I want to save this. So, wow, I like forget how to do it. I can't just save the whole palette over. I remember being able to do that. Select preset, default 1, default 2. So those are the presets. I don't want to set preset. I want to save this. I guess I just gotta move them over manually. Alright, well whatever. Let's copy this. We'll paste there. What's the other one that's important? This one. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna paste it here, and then we're gonna yeah, those are the main ones, so we're good with that. Let's move back over here. Keep doing that. All right, configure, we're gonna apply to current. There we go. Oh, and no, I'm in survival. This isn't gonna work. All right, let's fix this. This needs to be default configure. All right, let's go back to preset. Go to 2. All right, so that's back the way it was. Now this is going to, we're gonna copy this and we're gonna move it over to here. I'm gonna paste that over there, and then we're gonna take the default gray, we're gonna copy that, and we're gonna move that over to here. So that's default now. Yeah, and then let's grab my orange. I keep pressing P. All right, grab my orange, and we're gonna configure. We're gonna take this, we're gonna copy this over to this, and we're gonna paste that. Boom, like that. Now we're gonna go back over here. Damn, it painted all that weird color. Okay. You can highlight multiple colors and move them over. Oh, crazy to the rescue. How do you, okay, so configure, what do I do? Hold down control? Hold down shift or something? Yeah, hold down shift, neat. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's just add all of these. Copy, paste. Okay, look at that. Nice. Appreciate it. All right. Whoa. What is this? She's whoa. Okay. That's weird. Apply to current. Why is that black though? Weird. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not gonna, I guess I'll paint this over in creative for now, just for time, because I'm gonna keep wrestling with this until it's annoying, so I'll just do that over in creative. So let's do this. Let's add all the stuff we can add into the boxes here, and let's see if this thing moves at its current capabilities here. Yeah, once I learn it and know how to do it, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I would like to do that. I have been thinking about doing like some small tutorial videos as well. Spans does a great job at those already, so, but you know, to just have, you know, a bunch of that stuff out there for people to use is always a good thing. So let's go ahead and go with Zirconium since it's the highest weight for now. Okay, so I don't know how much I can fit in there. It's probably optimistic here. We're getting there. Alright, we're gonna call that good. Alright, so we're full now on that side. Let's add some ammo, because you would have ammo normally. I don't know why I put all that ammo back, but we'll just put it right back in here. Yeah, that's true. I don't think anybody does either. So yeah, I'll do that. No problem. Alright, so 8,000. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, right? We wouldn't normally fill that anyway. Yeah, we'll leave the harvest thing empty for now. That's fine. So let's see what we got here. We're currently offline. Let's turn our thrusters and our RCS on. We're going to turn our offline on. We're not going to be doing any of that while we're flying. Let's oxygenate. Let's test that. Let's test the oxygen here. Make sure we're still good. We're not still good. Of course we're not good. So I need to figure out where the leak is. Oh, I know where the leak is. It's right here. So let's put that box back. for now. We'll just put it back. That's not it. Okay, so extensions are airtight, if I do believe. Let's confirm that. If I can find it. Extension, there you go. Yeah, airtight, true. Well, are they all? Let's make sure they're all airtight here. True, 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 true. Yeah, they're all airtight. So extensions are airtight. Where's my leak? Where is my leak? So all this is sealed off. The doors are there. I guess maybe it's here. Let's test this here. Nope. So it wasn't that. Where is the leak? Let's remove that because I'm not totally excited about that. Let's actually here, let's do this. Let's move this down one. We'll put the extension up here. And we'll put the armor locker down here. Looks a little better, I think. Okay, so we still have an issue with it not being airtight here. Let's go ahead and go into the airtight block thingy. Alright, so what are we doing here? Generator. I mean, all this should kind of be sealed up. I don't. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's this. It's this. It's this thing. Where's the okay, this is just annoying now. Hold on. There we go. It's this. So no, this is I updated this to have the cool little retractable deal. So then what are we looking at here? We got the landing pads. Is there something behind the landing pads that's not a block? Landing gear. What's this? That's that's a thruster. Oh, that's what's going on here. So this is a thruster. So now this isn't airtight. No, you know why? Because I had the little blocks. Yeah, okay. Let's reapply these walls. That's what's going on here. I was doing trickery with walls here. Oh, man, I hate not being creative. Alright. Yeah. So let's reapply the oxygen thingy, and then it'll tell me when we're good. Let's see, does that do it? Does that do it? Nope. I bet it's the oxygen station. Yeah, oxygen station just goes back to the RCS. So let's do this. Let's sacrifice an RCS and add another extension, just because that's cool. Oh no, let's add the wireless connection that we still haven't installed. Wireless connection. Oh wait, is that airtight? Yes. For some reason that is airtight. Cool. We good? No. No, still not good. Nope. Okay, so extension, good. Controller, extension, repair bay. Ah, it's probably this repair bay. It's probably that repair bay. Okay, let's add an extension. Let's just add a block for now. Block. Good? No? Oh, another block? No. Well, what's going on here, guys? Extensions are airtight. Is this door airtight? Door's airtight. Core is airtight, right? Oxygen station, let's tear that out. So that's airtight there. This bridge is airtight, as far as I recall. This automatic door is airtight. We're missing something here. What's this? This is a block. RCS. So this was airtight before. The original version of this is airtight. What are we messing with here? Let's make sure though. Maybe oxygen. Wow, something changed. This was airtight before. This is no longer. Okay, so that's a known. That's a. Either when I did a revision, I didn't check that, or I don't know. But okay, all right. So then, that's an issue. So it's probably this right here, and this. So these need to be changed. So let's do this and this, and see if that fixes it. This is gonna be a problem for RCS here. Ooh, and that didn't even fix it. So, okay, the cores are airtight, right? If I recall. Let's make sure the cores are airtight. Yes, cores are airtight. So this space should be, okay, well let's just put it there. No. This whole area should be airtight, so that's not the problem. This is all airtight, sealed up. That should not be a problem. So my problem lies over here. So he said the med bay. That's true. So it's, yeah, thruster. Yeah, look at that. Hey. All right, that's yeah, we're gonna call that the issue. What is that? All right, I need to fix that. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, that's the problem. So the warp drive. Yeah. All right. So landing gears. I think I could do something else with landing gears. Now that I have options, I could probably do the smaller landing gears, and that would make more sense. So let's do this. Let's do this one like that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Now we're good. Look at that. We've got O2. We got O2. Points go to Bullet for the solid win. All right. Okay, so cool. We got that. Now let's kind of clean this up a little bit here because I was putting stuff in places it didn't belong. So that can go. Are we still good? We're still good. Okay, good. So let's put the RCS back. We're still good there. Yeah, so it was 4 RCS we lost there, so let's put that back. RCS. 1, 2 for the repair station, so that should be left like that. Check the, yeah, now that, so that's another thing I'm going to be playing with these new landing gears, and then that really cool ramp. I got to figure out how to, not on this one, but I definitely want to make a CV just for that ramp. That ramp is so cool. Okay, so let's put back the med bay here. Okay, med bay is back. What was here? O2 station. Yeah, so put the O2 station back. So, and yeah, everything else was the way it was, so that's cool. Yep. All right, good. So O2 is fixed. That was weird. Let's make sure. Yeah. Okay, good. O2 is good. Whoop! I keep hitting my microphone because it's weird. It's like on the side where the mouse pad is. So sorry if that made a lot of noise just there. So let's do the weight thing now. Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. I'm gonna have to manually close these. Side out. Let's do that. We'll have to fix all that later with the signal logic and all that. What else is... Oh, well, let me fix the landing gears. Let's add those back. Okay, so we got these really cool retractable ones. That's cool. So are the retractable ones airtight? Let's see here. Oh. Airtight? Yes, they are. Oh, buddy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? I don't know. Let's see. How many blocks is this? How many blocks is that? That's 2 blocks, right? 2 blocks. It's just 2 blocks. Oh, so I could even go in one. That should probably be what I do, right? Yeah, let's go in one. That way we can leave that cool little, yeah, look at that. Okay. Huh? Huh? Look at that. Oh, man. Alright. I'm liking that. Alright, let's go, let's put these little guys on the end here. Like that. Yeah. Huh? Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna, Hey, we're gonna have to fix that front one too. It's not as cool now. Okay, so we'll do that when we land. But yeah, so let's test here. Planet side full. How we doing? We're reaching max speed. We're stopping on a dime because we're super heavy. We're backwards. We're full speed. Sideways, full speed. Yep. Lift. Lift, 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 lift. It's slow, but it's full speed. Descent. Oh, yeah. Plenty of RCS still. We're moving up. We're going out in orbit. Yeah, I think we're good. So, yeah, full cargo capacity. We are, we're still moving. We're still good. Alright, so we're gonna land this puppy and we're gonna look at how pretty these landing gears are when they come out. Whoa, well, maybe take your time with that. Hold on. Alright, let's do a full no HUD. Oh, it took its time, didn't it? It took its sweet time, but that's alright. Alright, not bad. Yeah, we're gonna fix that front one. Yeah, we're gonna fix you, buddy. We're gonna fix you just like your friends over there. You think? Yeah, it's a lot of RCS, right? I go a little nuts on the RCS, definitely. Can't deny that. I could probably ditch like 3 or 4. Alright, so we'll do another 2 block. Man, I'm loving these. Loving those. That's cool. Alright, let's redeploy you, sir. Oh yeah. Oh, there's just something cool about that, I don't know. Yeah, hemp, I know. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that just looks cool. Look at that. That looks like a damn thruster, man. That ain't playing. It kind of looks like the feet on that droid that was upside down in New Hope. And it was getting ground out when 3PO was in the fuck, I forget the name of it. You guys know what I mean, right? The little trash can droid that was upside down getting ground out. That's what it looks like. It looks like the feet on that thing. That's cool. I got like little wires and stuff. Yeah, I'm liking that. All right, so yeah. So okay, so the only thing that this is missing that's always kind of bothered me, and you know, it's going to be an added problem now that this is going to become a planet side vessel as much as a gonk droid. Thanks, dude. nerd. As much as a as much as like a space vessel as far as mining, is it needs more defense. Oh, it was on A New Hope. It was when they first no, you're right. It was, yeah, you're right. It was Return of the Jedi. Damn it. Alright. Now I feel stupid. Okay, so anyway, we need to add some more turrets. I think, I mean, you can add it here, but I do like that you can land an SV on here. So let's take the Talon here. Okay, so the Talon can fit on there. Of course, it'll be weird going in and out of it, but it works. It's on here. You can't really land on... I mean, you can, but it just looks weird. So I'm not going to count that. I don't like the full blocks on there. It looks weird. So, you know, these are aesthetic choices that I made, but, you know, more power to you if you want to add full blocks and give yourself some more flight deck space. Totally doable. The other totally doable thing is you could just get rid of the whole bridge and just make this whole thing a flight deck if you want. And you could literally just throw a captain's chair somewhere over here and fly it that way. So those are all things that I expect the user to do, and you know, to make it the way they want to make it. But for me, you know, aesthetically, that was, you know, what I came up with. So, you know, I always promote people taking my builds and any builds in the workshop and making them your own, making them function to yourself. So don't feel like you have to maintain what it was when you pulled it off the workshop. So in saying that, we need some defense on this thing. So we got our side thrust here. What's preventing us? Oh, right. Let's probably re-add that. So let's put the advanced constructor back here. Okay, so I can't put more thrusters there. That's what I was looking here. What's here? What's this? Oh, these are blocks to prevent chain reaction. Yeah, I guess that's important. Well, my view was to move these back here and add thruster or turrets there on the sides. Of course, that wouldn't give you full sentry guns. Yeah, I mean, sentry guns, I don't know. Are they enough to take out drones? You guys find that that's the case, that they can do a solid job at taking out some... Are they airtight? That's the other question. I have lots of questions. I guess they're airtight. Let's see. That would be a good point, though. Let's add some sentry guns anyway. They're airtight. Oh, it varies. Yeah, it varies. Alright. Oh, well, I guess those wouldn't be, right? But these would be. Yeah, okay. So let's just do that anyway, because it's cool. Oh god, I'm in survival. This is painful. Okay, half block. Half block. Half block. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Alright, we're sticking with that. Boom. Okay, so those are good. Let's put one. I don't want it to get shot. Can't mess with the SAS there. I guess I can move that back here though, right? This looks weird though, wouldn't it? That would look weird. Yeah, I don't think I like that. How many hit points is this thing? Let's see here. 50? Yeah, that's... this is 500? Yeah, no, I don't think I want to put that on the outside to get shot out. Alright, we're going to have to move the SAS, folks. It's just going to have to be that way. Let's do that. Put one there. half block. Wow, this whole thing is half blocks. Like, that's crazy. Okay, let's get rid of you because you're annoying. 1781. Good. Okay. Okay, so that's a half block. So the problem with that is that it will actually block the ability for it to shoot. Really? Doom? Really? Still asking me that? Sabers and shields. SAS stands for Sabers and Shields. So originally it's a World of Tanks clan that I became a part of. A lot of people that I used to play International Conflict with in Joint Operations Typhoon Rising, we had a tournament called International Conflict. And all the admins, including myself from that tournament, went to World of Tanks and we created the SAS clan for World of Tanks, and it just kind of progressed from there. But you know, it also adds to my obsession of knives and blades and stuff, so it works, you know, sabers. And of course I haven't even moved on to shields yet. Wait till I start making shields, it's gonna be nuts. So okay, dude, no problem, you're forgiven. All right, so paint this black. Oh, we'll do it there. That's fine. Cool. Alright, so we got that there. Let's put another one in the back, do you think? What do you think? Oh, because these are half blocks, right? So... I mean, I guess that's fine. I would like to have a turret on the upper area somewhere, though. I guess, okay, so... Oh, see, I'm not thinking about this anymore. Okay, now I know what to do. We could totally put a turret up here because it's retractable. So when you fly, you just take the damn thing off. You just pull it in, right? Perfect. So yeah, let's do that. Do another 30. Keep it low cost here. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like somebody said that like 5 minutes ago and I just totally made it seem like it was my idea. Sorry. Yeah, so boom, it's like it's not even there. Voila. Okay. Was that your idea, Bullet? Nice. Nice. Alright, yeah, look at that. Ready to go. We got options. We're protecting. Okay, so let's go ahead and make that a thing now. So we're gonna do a defense mode. So defense mode will be activated when your planet side here. So we're gonna make that part of defense mode. So when activated, that comes out and you can go back to drilling, and then you know you have the option to leave it up or you could have it off, but it just works for that individual turret. This turret's always going to be up. You know, if you turn all turrets off, then you know all that would retract, but we're gonna go ahead and leave it that way. So yeah, all right, so let's make sure that we're still within. Okay, we're level 20 now. How did we get to level 20? Okay, we gotta assess that. How did we get to level 20 here? Was this always level 20? Okay, so I guess that's something I should check first here. What's this? Is this the, no, that's the weird one. Let's go to, okay, this is the original. It's level 10. So what did I do to make this 20? Something changed. I did something. I don't think it's the extensions. All these are going to be textured and created, by the way, so I don't get attached to that. Is it the advanced constructor? Because it's an advanced constructor on this one as well. Okay, let's respawn the original here and assess the difference here. I don't think it's the no, it's not the retractable turrets, because oh, wow, okay. Let's I don't know what that is, but let's try it again. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what that is. What is all that crap? You guys seeing that? That's weird, right? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so that's level 10. See, we got a retractable turret already, so it's not the retractable turret. What else did we add? Alright, let's look at our menu here. So we've got the cargo controllers, those unlock at 20. What? Alright, now I'm super confused. So you're telling me that you can't use... Oh wait, this is 7. The ore and wood? Oh, because it's a CV, I guess. Alright, that makes sense. You can't have the drills until 20, so why would you need... Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. So for this, for now, we're going to remove this. And that could be something that you add after the fact. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to label this bad boy. So this is the other thing I like, is now you can label the controller, or the extensions. Yeah, no problem. So, yeah, okay. So we got that. That's good. So let's see if we're at 10 now. Yeah, so we're back at 10. So the ore and wood container controller thing, that's a level 20 item because it's a CV and the drills are level 20 and you wouldn't need that otherwise. So that's going to be an after the fact deal, just like the repair station. So all right, good. So this works. So we got the wireless controller on here. Let's see, how do you do that? Let me go into here. So yeah, so here's the rebar, container controller, ammo. So all this is accessible. I can go over here and I'm drilling away. I'm doing what I need to do. I go into here. I can just move this stuff over from, you know, let's say I'm in my vessel. I can move the stuff over from the auger over to here. I can just boom. I can go back and forth. Whatever I need to do, I'm good. Oh, why didn't I do that? Oh. I hate that. I hate that it saves it now all the time. That's annoying. Okay. Alright, we're good. So yeah. Other than, you know, I mean, I think I'm going to give this a whole new paint job. I'm going to make this a little more current. I'll probably play around with some shapes and make it look a bit cooler. But more or less, this thing is ready to go for Alpha 9.2. We've got a CV that's super small. It's got more defensive capabilities now with the sentry guns as well as the turret on top for defense mode. We've got the cool new landing gears here. We've got... well, you know, the turret is always back here. This is a warp drive capable CV. I do need to change the motion sensors in here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's take this out for now. The block between the thruster and sentry, that's true. That's true, and it'll be something that's targeted, right? So, yeah, maybe we should move those. Good point. I could put those anywhere, so I'll find a better place for that. Alright, later, Doom. Take care. Alright, that. Yeah, so we'll move that. Good point. I could find a place anywhere here, more towards the bottom that I could, Now, I really wish they gave us a couple shapes with the retractables and not squares, but that's fine. Let's turn that off. Boy, that's loud. Okay, so what was the point of that? Oh, the motion sensor, right? Okay, so let's apply the motion sensor. Okay, so okay, I need a light because I did take the light out as well, and anytime now this motion sensor is gonna pop out at me and I'm gonna be able to select it. Where the hell is, oh, there. Okay, cool. Alright, so originally I had a light motion sensor and I had a door motion sensor. So we're gonna put the door here. We're going to name this side axis M for motion. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of, okay, so we're gonna get rid of this whole, we're gonna get rid of this one right here. We're gonna make this side axis M. So side axis, which is the signal right here, and side axis M, which is going to be this motion sensor. So now we're going to yeah, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go interactive setup, whoop, and we're gonna do it again. What am I doing? Okay. Alright, let's open these so I can see. It's gonna be weird about it, isn't it? Alright, let's go out of that for a second. Let's open it. Okay, let's get rid of the whole circuit for now, because that's annoying. I can add that after. Alright, go back to interactive. Okay, so we're gonna go over, how do you do this again? Yeah. Up, okay, and then we're gonna go out, like that. Just go all the way out, that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna apply, well, we're gonna make the signal again, so somebody was telling me something like why do you use an XOR. I don't know. If there's a better way to do it, then I'd love to know, but as of now I don't know, so this is what I've always used. This is how I've done all my vessels, so I guess you're gonna use an AND or whatever and it doesn't reverse the effect of the other one, but my whole point of doing the side axis signal right here is only for the pilot, and it was always an issue when you warped in space because it would always open your hangar door, and so that was just an easy way for me to toggle it open and close. But my point was never to leave this open. It was just to, you know, like let's say you're the pilot and you got somebody that wants to run out in an SV or something, you can toggle the doors open for them so that, you know, it's not an issue for them to get in and out. So that was always kind of the point of that. Alright, so let's do ramps. So we're gonna make the ramp signal 3 now. I never name those, I don't know. Hangar doors, we're gonna do signal 3. Okay, so let's make sure that works. Cool, so it just opens them up, and then you can still go to the main menu and you can toggle them open as well. So, cool, that works. Alright, so that's set. Oh, let's do the light. Just put the light there. And we'll have to put another motion sensor for the light. I mean, I'll probably paint those again when I texture, but... Alright, so for this, we're gonna make it lighting, M, and we're going to do the same thing. Interactive setup. Just gonna set that, yeah, really just like that. I'll go one back so that when you're in the elevator, it opens before you walk out. So this will be set to lighting motion, and then we can, I usually do this, do it like right about there is fine. Cool. Alright, so that's set. Yeah, so I think that's really it for this. This is it's still within CPU. If that was important. It's not. Again, it's not. But if it was, that's awesome. Let's make sure everything's still... Oh, okay, that's still set to offline. Yeah, okay. RCS is still RCS. So when offline and everything off, we are at 20 hours. Now what changed here? The turrets. Turrets on. Well, I guess we want turrets on, right? Why are we only at 20 now? Something's sucking a lot of power here. What are we doing? Door equipment. What's equipment? Wireless connection. Is that a thing? Like, how much does that use? Well, let's turn this off here and let's see. Nothing. Nothing much. Medic. What's going on here? Ramp, signal, spotlight, turrets. Is it all the sentry turrets that got added? I don't know. Let's do a power cycle here just to make sure it's not weird. Yeah, I mean, it's not all the sentries. That only adds an hour. But the fact that it's not changing when I turn the thrusters on and off is kind of weird. Yeah, something wonky with that. I don't know. That's not right. No, I did disable the RCS. Say RCS on, RCS off. It's only that. That's weird. Something's wrong with this. That didn't change when I turned that on and off. Yeah, I don't know. Something squirrely with that. So I would assume that it's the same as before. It's the 50 hours, but I'll reconfirm that here. We'll log out of the session here and come back in. So hold on. So I'm gonna save this as something new. I'm not gonna save over. I'm not gonna overwrite. So test A, I'm gonna go ahead and save that. And then let's back out. So we'll go back in here and we'll make sure that that's the case. Ow! Ow! Alright. What are we doing now? 18. That's with the thrusters off and the RCS off. 1823. Alright, let's turn the wireless off again. So let's put equipment. Where's equipment? Oh, right here. Let's turn that off and see. No, it's Alright, let me back out of the game completely here. It's weird. Back out completely here and log back in. Just to make sure, and if that's not the case, then yeah, I don't know, it's got to be something in the in my groups, because I didn't add, I mean, unless these extensions take power, I don't know. But I think I was looking at it before when it had it, right? I don't know. Yeah, it seems like a lot. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, 20 hours is not bad for standby time. It's, you know, single player game, it's not a thing. Multiplayer is where, you know, I like to be at least 24 hours. Yeah, and there's not really anywhere else I could safely put fuel on this thing. I mean, I guess you could get rid of RCS, you know, it does have 11 RCS, you can add one, but I don't think that's going to be enough to account for what's missing as far. Alright, Bone Dog, let's check the RCS score. Okay, so yeah, we're still at 18. So let's check the RCS group. Yeah, so RCS is not active. There's nothing in ungrouped. Warp turret. Some turrets are off because of the defense mode. Okay, so let's turn defense mode on. Let's just confirm that's on. Signal sensor, RCS is off. Ramp, passenger seats are offline, off. Ventilators on, tank. 2-station medic, lights are active. That can't be a thing. Generator, fuel tank, wireless connection. Let's turn that on because you would always want that on. Door, thrusters. Make sure all the thrusters are off. Thrusters are all off. Constructor is off. Cargo box. See, the thing is, the extensions aren't even in the device menu, which tells me that they can't take energy. If they take energy, then that's crazy. You don't even have the choice to turn them off. That doesn't make any sense. The cargo box doesn't, you know, the container controller doesn't have a way to turn on and off. So that doesn't make sense. Okay, hold on. Where is the okay, I don't have a harvest box, so that's not a thing. The ammo box, it can't be turned on and off either. Yeah, so the checkbox for the turret was yellow because the one on top I have defense mode. So they're all on right now. So with all the turrets on, I'm only getting 18. This is so weird. So where's the other one of these? Right over here, right? So this other one, this is the stock one. This is the one that's currently on the workshop. So if we turn the thrusters offline and RCS on this thing, I've got 81 hours of power. So what the hell? What changed? Yeah, no, there's no extensions in the item menu. So there's the container controller. They don't even show up here. Like, they're not even... See, it says I have 0 cargo boxes. It's not even a thing that shows up in any of these stats that I can see. Fuel tank, fuel-based energy, generator, consumption. Consumption is 507 PU. Current output is 150. Warp drive. Yeah, I don't know. There's no way to manipulate the extensions. There's no extensions that I know of. So ammo box, cargo box, cockpit, constructor, core, thrusters, door, equipment, fuel tanks, generators. Yeah. Lights, nah, can't be it. Tank. 2 lights. Where do I have 2 lights? What's this light? Oh, that's the bridge? Okay. No. O2 station, tank, ventilator, seats, ramp, RCS, signal sensor, light, spotlight, turrets. Yeah, that's got to be it. It's the extensions. So that's nuts. The extensions take up that much energy, but you don't have a way to turn the system off. You know, when I go up to the P menu, it's nothing. It doesn't give me anything. I just press P and yeah, it's not taking me to where it is, or that's kind of a problem though. It's like, you know, I should be able to turn the cargo system off for, you know, but then again, like, it'd be weird to have it on in order to access it. So I guess it's now just a necessary thing. Now this is part of your fuel consumption that you have to take into account. I'm not in love with the way this is either. I might remove these and go back to the half blocks. Yeah, it looked weird the other way. So I think I'll probably just put the flat blocks back here for now. It's a good amount of storage still, right? H menu? Okay, yeah, good call. Let's do that. So let's look at these things. Energy, 10 PU. So they take, yeah, they take 10 PU. It looks like they've lowered the CPU of these things by 50 in this new patch. So that's interesting to note. But yeah, okay. So 10 PU per extension is the fuel cost on these things. Yeah, probably. Yep, 1930. So it's the extensions. That's the that's what you got to take into account. So, you know, this is small. This is compact. It moves with you know, the box is completely full. It's got defense. It's got capabilities of mining asteroids. It's got enough space. It can hold your miner, but the fuel capacity is 20 hours enough. In single player, yeah, definitely. I don't see why you would ever need any more than 20 hours to be away from your CV doing what you need to do for a long time. Is it okay for multiplayer? That's where it gets to be an issue, right? So that would maybe be an issue to where you'd want to move over to like maybe the Forge. I'm gonna have to look at the I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, I want to add a lot more extension to this thing. This thing is with everything offline, it's about the same. It's about 80. So when I add that and I add even more, this thing's gonna be even less. So I'm gonna need a lot more fuel in this thing. There's no way. Well, okay, so let's do this. Let's take 2 RCS out and let's add 1 fuel tank and see if that does anything for me. I don't think it's gonna do much. I think it's gonna bring me up a couple, and that's it here. So I got 1 over here, I got 2 over here. That's right next to the warp jar. Yeah, I mean, these are all kind of protecting things. Yeah, there's not, you know, there's really not a lot of great places that could be put in a fuel tank. There's a fuel tank there. I guess I can put a fuel tank here, but then that'll chain react to the core. This is already chain reacted to the core and the generator. Yeah, I mean, I've got stuff stuffed in here so hard that it's like I'm not gonna be able to fit any more fuel in there. I'll try it off camera. I'll mess with it. I'll tear stuff out a little bit and see if I can maybe get a little bit more fuel in there to get it at least to a day. But more or less, that's, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so that's it. I think after this one's painted up and looking good, I can go ahead and release this. I'll probably, you know, if I'm gonna make this a new build that I'm gonna re-release as a new edition, then I'm definitely gonna need to work on the fuel a little bit. So I'll work on that. Dress it up a little bit, get the newer paint job that I have on the newer stuff going, and yeah, that'll be a good level 10 CV that you can use along with your miner to gather and move about, go up to the moon, mine up there, stuff like that. Strut spacers. So those are for the drills. Yeah, those are so you can place the mining drills. You just take those out and then you place the drills in these 6 slots where it says D. So that's to be able to mine asteroids. So I can't put those there. So yeah, I think that's good for that. I think you know, off camera I'm gonna do I'll probably do the Talon blade and try to get that thing working. Either that or I will work on the forge, and then that way on the next video, which I'll try to do I think Thursday, we'll work on an SV. We'll work on like the Talon and see how we can balance that. I want you guys to work with me on all these different types of vessels so that we can run into these issues and fix them together, so that when you guys go and you fix your stuff, then you'll have an idea of you know, what mistakes not to make. Yeah, Bullet, I hear you. Yeah, we'll see. I might just remove the gun thing. I mean, you know, how many people are gonna put a plasma cannon on this thing, right? So I could just add it there, and then that'll give me a fuel slot. Then again, that's only 2, so I'd have to go in 1 more. Yeah, we'll see. I'll go in 1 more and whatever. We'll make it work. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thursday around the same time, I'll try to we'll try to do another one for the SV. We'll work on the Talon blade. We'll work on the Kukri blade. Maybe we'll have to make a whole new SV on the spot, because I really want to have a viable SV for the new patch. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alright, so until then, I will catch you guys on the next stream. I appreciate you guys for helping me out. It's been fun. Catch y'all later.